Hey, it's Jonathan Louderman from Life Mastering Champions, and today we're diving deep into a topic that's absolutely crucial for your success and happiness. How to overcome fear and transform your beliefs and identity. This isn't just about positive thinking. It's about rewiring your brain for success and becoming the champion you're meant to be. So let's start by understanding what's happening in your brain, especially when you experience fear. So fear activates the amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for emotional processing. This triggers a cascade of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, and preparing your body for fight or flight. But here's the kicker. Your brain can't always distinguish between real threats and perceived ones. That's why limiting beliefs can feel so real and overwhelming. They create neural pathways that reinforce these fears, making them feel like undeniable truths. So some common fears include fear of failure, fear of success, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, fear of change. These fears often stem from our core beliefs about ourselves and the world. They shape our identity and can limit our potential if we let them. But here's the good news. Neuroplasticity means we can rewire our brains and create new, empowering neural pathways. So, your identity, who you believe you are, is intimately connected to your beliefs. When you change your beliefs, you change your identity, and vice versa. This is why simply trying to think positive often doesn't work long term. We need to address the root, our core identity. So here's an exercise. Write down 5 statements starting with I am. And for each statement, ask, is this really true? Where did this belief come from? Challenge each limiting identity statement. And what evidence contradicts it? Then create a new empowering identity. A new empowering identity statement to replace each limiting one. And remember, these beliefs aren't facts. They're stories you've internalized. So it's time to write a new story. Okay? Let's dive into a powerful framework for overcoming fear and limiting beliefs. Let's look at face. Acknowledge your fear. Face it. Name it. Bring it into the light. And examine. Look at the fear objectively. What evidence supports or contradicts it? Accept that the fear is a natural part of growth. It doesn't have to stop you. Reframe. Create a new empowering belief to replace the limiting one. Here's an example. Here's the fear. I'm not good enough to start my own business. Face it. I recognize I'm afraid of not being good enough. Examine it. What evidence do I have for and against this belief? Accept it. It's natural to feel uncertain when starting something new. Reframe it. I'm constantly learning and growing, and I have valuable skills to offer. So let's look at neuroplasticity in action. Okay? Changing your beliefs isn't just positive thinking. It's about creating new neural pathways. So here's how to leverage neuroplasticity. You can have affirmations with emotion. Repeat your new beliefs daily, but at intense emotion, your brain remembers what's emotionally significant. Visualization with sensory details. You can spend 10 minutes daily vividly imagining yourself living your new beliefs and engage all your senses. Act as if. Behave as though your new beliefs are already true. This creates cognitive dissonance, pushing your brain to align with your actions. Seek and celebrate evidence. Actively look for proof that supports your new beliefs. Celebrate every bit of evidence, no matter how small. And consistent exposure. Surround yourself with people, books, and content that reinforce your new beliefs. You have physical anchoring. Create a physical gesture like pressing your thumb and forefinger together while repeating your new belief. This creates a neural association. There's also the growth zone model, embracing discomfort. Picture 3 concentric circles. The comfort zone, which is the inner circle, where you feel safe but stagnant. The growth zone, the middle circle, where you feel challenged but capable. The panic zone, the outer circle, where you feel overwhelmed and want to retreat. The key to personal growth is spending time in the growth zone. It's uncomfortable, but not overwhelming. Each time you step into this zone, it expands, making what once seemed impossible now achievable. So here's a challenge. Identify one action in your growth zone related to your new belief. Commit to taking that action this week. Another thing is the compound effect of belief change. Changing your beliefs creates a ripple effect in every area of your life. You have improved self-confidence, which that leads to better relationships. Believing in your abilities leads to career advancement. Positive self-image contributes to better health choices. It's not always easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. But with consistent effort and the right strategies, you could become the person you've always dreamed of being. Remember that every champion you admired once had to overcome their own fears and limiting beliefs. The difference is they chose to push through their fears rather than be paralyzed by them. So, here's another challenge for you. Identify one limiting belief you want to change. Apply the fear framework and commit to one. Commit to one growth zone action this week. You have the power to rewrite your story and become the hero of your own life. At Life Mastery Champions, we're not just talking about transformation. We're creating it, one belief at a time. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on mastering your life. Until next time, stay courageous, stay determined, and keep striving for greatness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.